Did you know?
What? That Finn had a stepmother? Yes, of course. Their name was Jackie, yes. Did I know that it was your Jackie? The world-renowned journalist? No. And Finn was short on details, so I didn't press him about anything.
Well, sounds healthy.
Yes. Respecting boundaries with your significant other is healthy. Not that you know anything about that.
But you know as much about his background as he probably knows about yours.
Robert, if you want to turn into a gossip at this late in the game, sure, go for it. But leave Finn and me out of it. Because this whole situation with his father and stepmother is difficult enough as it is.
Don't you want to know why?
No. Why don't you find out for me? I have other things to take care of.
I came as quickly as I could. I had some business at the hospital. It sounds like you've got a plan to deal with your sister, and so I have to talk to you, but is this the best venue?
Yeah. Worry about him. For the first time ever, he's not fixated on Peter or Alex.
All right. You need an update.
I do?
You were wise to skip the meeting with Alex. I took the liberty of following up, and I sent a trusted associate to Berlin.
I see. Did you find out anything?
I learned your sister wants you dead.
Crack about your hair was out of bounds. The gray's, very becoming on you.
Thank you.
You're still a pain in the ass, though.
You haven't lost your edge, but you used to be a better liar.
Excuse me?
I don't buy for 1 second that you didn't come back to Fort Charles for decades and not look into what happened to me.
Fine. You got me. A man like you leaves an impression. Much like tire tracks.
You know, I'm sorry for what happened years ago. I'm sorry for hurting you.
Water under the bridge. But it means a lot to hear you say that. And, I read about Holly's passing. For what it's worth, I am sorry.
I believe you.
It was an ambush?
It was as we expected. It was a setup. A deadly one.
And your associate?
Survived. Barely. You wouldn't have been so lucky.
Oh. I mean, we knew the whole thing was a setup, but I just didn't think my sister was so desperate that she'd try to kill me.
Well, we've established that your life is legitimately in danger. So how about you fill me in? Alex has been giving you grief for years. Why now? Why does she suddenly want you dead?
Here's to, burying hatchets while we're still alive to do the digging.
I can't tell you why my sister does anything, honestly.
Can't or won't? You don't trust me with the truth.
If you won't work with me without a full disclosure, then feel free to walk away.
No, I won't do that. I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I don't know what this hold is you have on me, but I couldn't stand it if something happened to you, especially at the hands of your sister. So why don't you just tell me how you want to handle her?
I don't know. I mean, if she was prepared to kill me, then she's probably capable of doing anything. And we do have to bring her to justice. On our terms. On our turf. So we have to lure her here. To Port Charles.